What's good, Chaotic Nation? It's your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the team. Sorry, the FireRed Rocket Edition Nuzlocke here on the channel. The text will eventually load, but I guess we'll talk about kind of some of the stuff. I'm gonna let it replay the music. The music's freaking sick. So, what I'm going to be doing, this is going to be our last attempt. I don't plan on doing this again, so if we lose, we are donezo, we are kaput, we are draconis, we are done. We will never touch this game again. Actually, I probably will play this game on my own off screen at that point, but I don't want to just keep losing and losing so early on in the game. So what we're going to be doing a little bit this time, particularly with the areas that we've gotten to, which is past the ship. I don't even know if we've gotten to, we did not get to anything in Celadon, so we did the ship stuff. So once we get past the SS Anne, I will stop doing what I'm doing because I won't have any information to do it. But until then, I'm going to be picking my encounter based on what is available. So I'm going to go with the best option that we can, and we'll move on from there. There's some areas that don't have a lot of options, like the first two are guaranteed to be pick one or the other. But once we get to areas like the Mount Moon Cave, once we get to Route 25, Route 24, all those areas with all those trainers that we can choose, we will be able to pick from them. And I will note that I know, because we know what is in like Nugget Bridge, we will not be picking Butterfree in Rock Tunnel and stuff like that. So that's essentially the plan. We're gonna go through same team. Well, we're gonna go through, pick our team until the point we can't anymore. I'm gonna lay off the controller. So that's the speed up until we get, well, I'm gonna do my name. And I think honestly I'm losing because I'm not naming myself Chaos. So we're gonna go Chaos this time. And we'll get back to here. So, and then we're gonna be playing the game like we've never played it before. All right, ladies, shut up. I'm gonna say this once: you're official Team Rock Reds, that's right, but don't go patting yourself on the back just yet until each one of you prove yourself out in the field. You're nothing but a bunch of pipsqueaks to me. Now you're gonna receive your first mission a little bit, but before that we have a couple things to get started. The carrots behind me, you'll find your very first Pokemon. So over the top left, I want each of you to come up, buy one, and get your little rodent. You'll then proceed to my top floor, through the top floor, and one of our science geeks will provide you with the HM for fly. Once you have HM, you send your summoning balls to steal yourself, fly your butts to Mount Moon, and wait further instructions. All right, is that understood? Yes, sir. Well, then get to it. I like how she doesn't go to the one that's right in front of her. I guess she does. I don't know what we want to call this one. We haven't really been giving good nicknames. I don't remember how to spell this. This is usually my go-to, and I never know how to spell it. It's Ratto. Ratto. Ratatos. Ratato. Ratasker. Which is correct. He's gonna be like, "Go out, get your butt moving." I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of like closing stuff. Can't we just do this and it's faster? It's not faster. It's not faster at all, but. Sir, I need fly. Another recruit is here. I got HM's just right here. Give me a sec. Free fly for all the grunts now. Hey, my Giovanni's going soft. Here it is, pal. I'll go putting it to waste now. Now, I know there's like an HM system, but it doesn't seem like badges are required. But also, it does mark our badges. So it's kind of weird that we're not like having to fight gym leaders. I would think like they want us to prove ourselves by going undercover and beating the gym leaders. And maybe that's like the end of this game, is we have to go fight all 8 gym leaders on like Elite 4 level team. Beat them, beat the league, and then we fight Red. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Like maybe like Ronnie. I feel like there's something with Ronnie afterwards that he's just like not gonna live up to We're not gonna let it go once we lose. Similar like how these other grunts are. Alright, so like this is one of the choices that we don't get really an option in. We just get to fight her. She's easy. She's easy, and then we get to steal her Pokemon. But he picks the other one, which is funny. I wonder if we ever fight Ronnie. And also, I want to know when we get the upgrades, because we've never got the upgrade. Alright, let's just be careful. We want Spearow. We do want Spearow. Also, it's kind of interesting that this is a required Pokemon to take. They don't give you any other like options or anything like that. Also, I find it funny that the second playthrough that I just went to Cerulean and didn't even explore or anything. The Eevee is free. We will not probably be using it. Eevee's kind of bad, to be fair. Like, Eevee just kind of bad. I mean, we can evolve it, but it's gonna take a minute. The other thing is, this old man, we need to do this. The other thing I thought about was, do we instill that, do we have to steal something from every trainer? Because I know we haven't done that in the past, and I was like letting you guys choose, but nobody's responded, so I'm just gonna, I think, just agree that it's fine to not worry about it, and we'll kind of come across it as we come across it. And honestly, the best answer here is Bellsprout. Call him Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Alright, and then we can teach Fly, and we can just get going. Do I have fastest attack speed on? There we go. But I guess if we don't get that, we don't get the Fearow or the Pidgey, I guess we can't really progress, can we? Hey, you over here, listen up, Grunt. Well, this first time is Grunts. The first mission is Grunts. We well-trusted source of Pure City Museum that particularly rare fossil Pokemon and spotted inside here is here cave. We believe that these fossils, once acquired, will be great help to Team Rocket. Why, that's none of your concern, really? We've hired a particular super nerd to help us find and identify these fossils, currently making his way through the cave along with some of the other free recruits that are wearing a slow getting here as you lot. Your mission today is to assist in research any way you can. That means scavenging every nook and cranny of this hole, fending off any trainers who may have gotten a big idea about collecting some fossils of their own, and reporting any all sightings to me. Do I make myself clear? Of course I do. Now get moving, kids. Alright, we could grab the magic cart, but no thanks. I wonder if, I mean, I guess you can shiny hunt it, huh? The magic herb. All right, so here's our first, like, before I put that down, I want to grab this, and I'm going to teach it to Taco Bell. It seems like a waste, but I'm going to do that. All right, so what we're going to use is my research from the previous games. The previous attempts to kind of find where we're at. And we will look through the cave. So that's what we're going to be doing. Also, the last time I streamed this, I wore a pink shirt too, which is funny. I find that funny. All right, so we have the bug catcher, which we obviously don't want to collect from. We have a Nidoran female, Nidoran male, Zubat trainer. We could get Crobat right now. We could start working on Crobat. We get Paris. We have Geodude, Cubone, Machop. Machop might be good for normal coverage. I'm not sure where that we need that, but I swear I realized I didn't do any of that, the other stuff. So I think that's really it. We're gonna go for one of the fairy types, which isn't that helpful, I don't think, in this game. So I think it's, do we want Geodude, Machop, one of the Nidorans? The thing is, I can't evolve it and get a Moonstone right now. I just don't get Dig, which is going to be huge for ground coverage for the Nidos. So I don't think it is the Nidos. It's, do I want a fighting type? I mean, I can get a Geodude later. I don't get Zubat later, from what I know. We know we're taking Butterfree on the bridge. Do we get a Pokemon for Rydell? No, we don't get a Pokemon from Rydell. So yeah, the Butterfree, Venonat, or Weedle is required. I'm gonna take Butterfree. I like Butterfree the best. Which is gonna be important. And then the following route, I don't know what we have access to. We have access to another Machop. No, we don't. The Hiker we cannot steal from. Okay, so we have access to Oddish, Geodude, Nidoran, Nidorina, Slowpoke. We could get Slowpoke. I think we probably want Slowpoke. Slowpoke's a really good Pokemon. So I will probably be taking Slowpoke there. Beyond that, though, yeah. Am I gonna need Zubat? I don't really need Zubat with what we have with Fearow and stuff. And if I take Geodude's really good, so I'm gonna grab Geodude. That'll be our encounter for now. We'll do the Geodude. What do you? Oh. We'll do the Geodude. So it's the youngster. He's our encounter. Just dodge this lady. Alright, you are my encounter. No, it's not this guy. I think it's the Hiker. Oh, I can't steal from the Hiker. I think it's this guy. There's so many. Stop. We need to switch. My team is pretty weak right now. That is a little bit of our issue. I might have messed this up. And if I did, it's okay. Like, we can work around it. Kill. He has the Zubat. Was I able to get? Hold on. We need to double check this. I know it's a Nuzlocke, but I did say I would choose my encounters. And I'm not getting the right ones right now. For some reason, I'm not getting them. He has Zubat. The hiker guy has the Geodude, but I don't think we can steal from him. No, I can't. I want to check the Machop guy. So it's the 2 fairy types, which I don't want. The bug types, which I don't want. One of these 3, which I'm not excited about. Particularly. Yeah. I think we're missing the points. Yeah, the girl with the 2. I fought all those. The young girl isn't an encounter. I don't know if I fought every trainer in here. We should go to my first run. That's gonna be a much better video. Because I fought everything. Alright, so we had the bug guy, which we took from. We do not steal from the scientist. We have another bug trainer that we could steal from. The guy we don't steal from. The girl we can't steal from. This youngster we can. Yeah, we can't be taking the Lassus Pokemon. She's too old. Because I think she's like, I'm 14. The first guy is. Yeah, we know what his team is. We can't steal from the hiker. We can fight the hiker. We just can't steal from them. That's where the Machop was. So the hiker had a Machop too. So, alright. Noted. So our encounters essentially are one of these guys Pokemon. The bugs, another set of bugs, or the fairies. And I'm gonna take this, so the best option of the ones here is to take the Nidoran male. I'm gonna call him King. So that's gonna be our best bet in here. And then we just need to fight trainers, so. Oh, whoops. I have a poison type. It doesn't have any poison type moves. Can't do damage. You can encore me into struggle? That's crazy. This is ridiculous. You hitting every sing. You hit every single thing. Like, what am I supposed to do against you? Besides, get lucky like that. You'd hit everything. Like it didn't matter. Alright. We are grinding now. Guess I should be using fly. Okay, so this is where we got our first Caterpie. And Caterpie's not a bad encounter in here, but with all the other available resources, I think it's not worth it. Also, the other thing that I think I forgot to do was I don't think I bought any potions. I don't know if I had the money to buy potions or stuff, but I probably should if I want them. No, I don't, because you only sell freaking super potion. This is the stupid part about this game. It's like, it's setting you up to fail because there is no way to heal. And I'm sure part of it's like, hey, you're not supposed to beat red at the end, so we're just gonna make sure you don't. But also, that's kind of scummy. That's kind of very scummy. All right, I beat you. You don't tell me anything. You found a moonstone. That I'm gonna steal because that's a free evolution that I need later. The other thing I need is I'm gonna need the I'm gonna need a poison type move for King quickly. We should put Evo at the back, because Evo will not be being used unless I'm in like dire straits. We don't have a good answer for you right now, but I'll stay in. I guess I can leer you to make it useful for a switch in. The double charge, idiot. Get wrecked. We're actually saving our rat, which is kind of crazy. When do I get freaking poison sting? You only can buy Pokeballs, that's true. You're saying it like we all don't have it. We KO eventually. Just gonna keep at it. Learn Poison Sting? Although you might not learn Poison Sting because of your level, which would be bad. Yeah, you're not gonna learn Poison Sting. It's weird that you didn't have it though. Like, it's just weird that you didn't start with Poison Sting. Oh well. I'm gonna heal that off, but let me leave. We did have the shot at the Zubat, but I do think taking Nidoking is gonna be better for the long run, because when you think about what the challenges of this run is gonna be, having a Nidoking is gonna be useful. So we're completely fine. Should have flown. I'm gonna fly just to make sure we get a KO, because I don't think Peck would kill. Good job, Taco Bell. Being very useful. We have a pretty good Fearow, I think. For all things to be considered, we have a pretty good Firo. Alright, so this is just an annoying trainer. Because King doesn't have anything I need. Apparently this is the run where they hit saying every freaking time. It's like Bullet Seed has been very helpful and is just so helpful in this run. That's Thief. I thought there was I thought there was there's an item down here, but anybody want to learn Thief? I mean, I guess it gives you a way to hit ghost types, which is pretty good. I mean, you're gonna learn Bite, though. Maybe we give it to the King? I don't know. I don't think we really need to be thieving items right now, anyway, so we're kind of okay. Just kind of okay. Not like fully, but we're gonna be fine. Because you don't have anything to beat me with. Like, you'd have started, it wouldn't matter. It's just Taco Bell is McBusted right now. Yeah, the team is good. Sucks that we had to start with a stupid bird. I mean, a rat that I don't want. And there's no other trainers in here, so we're done. The only other trainer is red. I know it's over. It's in here. It's this. I always forget where that second moonstone is. Yes, losing red doesn't matter. As we're going to. There's like nothing we can do to beat him. Although we probably should have left Eevee at home. Considering we were just gonna get washed here. And we didn't want to lose friendship in case we want to evolve it into a like Umbreon or Espeon. Which probably is gonna be a good case for us. Yeah, he kicked my butt. And the scientist lies because he didn't actually take it. So, that's fine. You're like, yeah, so why aren't you showing us the stuff? Because you've seen it before. There's nothing else in this base that's important besides just doing the Giovanni stuff. I do wish they put a little bit more into the game, like, to go find things, but even then. Who knows? Alright. Yeah, you're not. We want to distribute this thing. Oh, we have to do Bill. That's right. I bet you there's a thing in Lavender Town where we have to go deal with Blaine. It's like, alright, we don't have time. Bill's being stupid. And then Ronnie's outside, right? Is it Ronnie? Yeah. Alright. I guess you could technically... So here's the one thing we haven't done. Is go back through Mount Moon and get to the other side. They kick us out. But there is stuff, there are trainers and things on the other side. On our way to to Cerulean, at least. And we've never done this way, so we could get cool stuff. Yeah, Route 4. We never do Route 4 stuff. So Mega Punch your Mega Kick, right? I believe I want to teach this. Can't learn it. Can't learn either of them. I'm too low leveled. But we can get extra stuff. Like TM5. Which is rare. Rare. Yeah, and like that, we're in Cerulean, so... Fun. I mean, I don't know if that's the way they intend you to get here, but... I like doing the fun way, where I just walk over here. I like how this was my initial thing, and I'm like, never... thought about doing it any other way before that. I do want to question if we can fly back. Okay, it's walking into the city. It's not anything else. So we do not get a Route 4 encounter, which means I'm just gonna token stuff. Which means I could get 2 Pokemon in this next route. Technically 3, because I do get an encounter here too. So... yeah. Alright, go get the guy from the guy. Thanks. So on this route, we technically get more encounters. And do we want to fight Mr. Bite Guy right now? I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's not part of the mission, but... yes. Yes. No. You have to say no one time. I am -1 and I did just get static, so that's bad. Nope, this is my answer. Cool. We do have contingencies for him, which is nice. Though if I remember that I taught my Nidoking Mega Punch at one point in a playthrough, and I know that's because I evolved it fast, but I guess right now it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I have 2 extra tokens. It's this patch, right? Oh, it's this one. So it's, I know I'm catching the Butterfree. Like, that's already a given. But what else do I want after the Butterfree guy? If anything. Yeah, we'll learn Fury Attack. Much better than... let's get her to Growl. Yeah. Yep, we will take Caterpie. Because this will be a great encounter for us to have. As we already know. Alright, so before we move on, we need to see what else is here that we may want for the team. So we have a Caterpie. Alright. We can't steal from the girl. She's too old. We can steal from the youngster, though. We get a Sandshrew. And get an Ekans, which neither of them are useful, I don't think. Can't steal from the girl. I can steal from the guy at the end either. I don't think so. Let me just check if it says we can. We can steal from Ethan. And so we can steal a Mankey. We can take a Mankey. And I don't honestly mind the Mankey grab. I think that's a good one. I think Mankey's a great grab for us. So let's grab the Mankey at the end. I'll keep an Evo on the team. Even though I'm not really planning on using it. It really is just here to be helpful at the end of the day. If you're gonna keep attacking me like this, I'm gonna try to get a poison. I don't get a poison. Well, that didn't even work, the switch in. Jeez, this lady's tough. I don't really have a choice to stay in. Because you are just running my fade. We trained a lot. I know we trained. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the grinding deaths. I don't have rare candy, so I can't grind that way. I guess I should take them, but we'll start taking them now, okay? But like, look how little they give us. In terms of experience. I mean, I guess that's a lot for low level Pokemon like this, but it's not that much when you have to keep switching around. My levels are not that high to realistically be doing this. Sure. I mean, I'm kind of just banking on a crit. But it's sad when, like, one encounter takes you all the way down on your health. Takes your entire health bar from you. It's just really pathetic. But I mean, we just need evolutions. And I need stronger Pokemon, so I gotta grind. You know, that's the only real way to do it, man. I mean, Taco Bell's carrying. I mean, maybe we need to play this like a speed run and just pick the best Mon and just kind of go with it. I forget what you have, but I don't think it's anything cool. It was a Sandshrew, right? Yeah. Alright, that's cute, but you're gonna die quickly now. I mean, the trainers levels are so high compared to the wild Pokemon, and they just give us better stuff. Problem right now is I don't have a special attacker. Nice crit. Let's go, King. Yeah, we don't want either of those. I know I skipped through that dialogue last time too, because we've never considered his Pokemon because I can't ever have them. I guess I could always have them, but I chose not to. We don't really want to get poisoned. But when we're doing this fight, it's not going to be good. And we got the double crit. My crit ratio is still up. Problem because when yours goes up. Yeah, that crit ratio actually is pretty useful. It's not great, but it's kind of useful. Early, at least, I should say. But yeah, I had a really tough time when I was deciding if I wanted to continue playing this or not. At the end of the day, partially it's like I didn't want to make more layouts and stuff this week because I have a video to get up next week. I have the Saturday video to get up by the end of this week because I won't be able to record it next week or anything. So I can't do that. I need to be done. So we'll give it this one more try. Because I think I enjoy this game. It's just I'm just getting washed early on and it's making it not that fun. Alright. We are going to take this guy's Mankey. You're going to take the Mankey. And the Mankey now takes away one of our tokens, so we only have one. So, I don't remember what I was saying, but I kind of spaced out for a second there. Yeah, I didn't want to make another layout, so we didn't do another series, but also I wanted to give this game another chance because it is pretty cool. It's been something I want to do for a while. And I feel bad just leaving it after a couple episodes, but yeah, I want to keep going. And I think with what we're doing now is like we have the knowledge. We can make better choices, get better Pokemon. I got a double crit even though I didn't have a crit thing on. That's crazy. But I want to give it one more try. Once we finish the one more try, then I'll be good. There's plenty of games like this that I can do, and I've actually played a few. Like, I know Super Mario Mom was popular a while ago, and I've not actually beaten that game. I've been Nuzlocking it, but not even come close to beating it. So I guess we will do that at one point or another. You know, with Nuzlocke, we really should do Shiny. I guess Shiny Claws is an extra life, but I was gonna say, you should be able to get like an extra Pokemon. Like, it should be able to live another hit turn. Like, it gets a free extra life. But, yeah. Alright, we cannot steal from the hiker, we know this. As much as I want to. We cannot steal from him. You want to learn Sleep Powder, which is huge. Wrap is useless. I don't have Vine Whip, but it's useless. And we just need to get as much training in as we can. Yeah, Curse is a little scary. Just a little bit. And we didn't kill it. Alright, at least it's slower. So now is where we figure out what our poke... We determine we want Slowpoke. So we just gotta figure out which guy has the Slowpoke. Alright. Yay, Butterfree, finally. Yeah, so I got Sleep Powder, pretty much the same spot, which is funny that we're playing it very similarly. Alright, so the lady had Nidoran male, Nidoran female, which I'm not getting for obvious reasons. We also lost a lot to her. And then the guy had... We did a lot of training there. Yeah, I kind of wiped to the girl and then just trained. So the guy has Geodude and Oddish. Second guy has Slowpoke. I think we want both Geodude and Slowpoke. So it doesn't matter which one we fight, in what order. If we're going to use both of our passes here, it doesn't matter which order we fight them in. Yeah. We do not need to stay in on a Geodude. Yup. I don't know why, but this thing always gets called Meatball. And we need to swap our team out, actually. We really need to swap our team out. And yeah, I'm gonna take your Slowpoke. This is bruh. Alright. I know Rat was our starter, but it's honestly surprising that it lasted this long. Because it's usually died by now. These are 3 really good Pokemon for this team. And I can't take them all. Unless I get rid of King. The King is not really that great. I think Makey's going to do better than that. So let's... Because that's what Makey's really going to be doing. Is taking your role. So we'll go King. We'll go Rat Boy. And we'll go Eevee. And they can just stay there. They're on par, so we're pretty good. Do I have Confusion yet? I don't think so. I do have Rock Throw, which is going to make you do good. For early birds. And then you have Low Kick and... See, I still get Focus Energy. So I didn't really lose anything. Again. It's the same old thing. It's just different Pokemon with Stab doing the move this time. Alright, so that is my Route 4 and Route 5 encounters done. So I don't have any more tokens, I don't think. Right now? No, I don't. I don't have any more tokens as of this moment. Peck does that much, dang. And of course I get poisoned frame 1. Alright, you have to take one more. Simply because I need to get in here with something else. I could go Wrath. I should set up Wrath. Yeah, I was playing the game with that, wasn't I? It just dies frame 1 because he gets the crits. I don't have quick attack. I think Fearow is faster. It is. Spearow, rather. And everything gets poisoned! Everything gets poisoned, man. Why is this girl so difficult to beat? She should not be this hard, and she is. No. She should not be that hard. She should not be level 15. At most 12, but... We lost the Mankey literally first fight. And actually, out of these, I am bringing back Rat. Primarily for that speed. That's it. It's literally for the quick attack speed. That's it. I just can't believe that was the outcome. Oh, I gotta put you up front because I need to get you some levels. I don't have heals, but I can just go back to heal, so that's fine. I mean, this is essentially just free. I think that's the first time the rat has learned Bite. Which is funny to me. Alright, let's let the Butterfree do this. So I want you to get experience too. I mean, the Butterfree is kind of our best mon right now. I know I'm saying that in the face of Bellsprout, that's the highest level, but Butterfree does have the best stats right now. And also the good utility to keep us alive the longest, so it's kind of the play. I don't have a good answer for this. I do have a good answer for this, Butterfree. Look at you, get confused, idiot. Thank you. Yeah, the Slowpoke definitely needs some work to be usable, but it's kind of how the team functions. Secret Power, I could give that to something. It's probably not a permanent add, but it is a good move. Maybe there's nothing that's gonna have. I think I want to give it to Dojiro instead of Fury Attack. And that's an immediate give to Butterfree. We don't even think about that one. Just straight to Butterfree. Oh, I didn't think about what this guy had. Ekans. I don't want that. I mean, we are switching to Butterfree. And immediately the berry goes. That's crazy. Nope. I will learn sleep, though. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna let Bruh handle this. Bruh is strong, too. The problem with Bruh is it's gonna be good right now, but it's gonna be so bad until it evolves. And that's gonna hit pretty quick. But we'll be okay. So I really feel like the bike isn't fast in this game. There's no way to really speed it up either. I mean, I think running is honestly just more forgiving. Alright. Oh, this rat is out. We have answers for this. We have many answers for this. Unfortunately, they're all going to be poisoned at the end of this fight, but it's fine. The screen just got bigger. Okay. We can still pivot around to get some experience. I don't think that actually works. Okay. Now I'm a little scared. I do have an answer for Pidgey. This is why Geodude is really important. Because we do have answers for things now. Alright, the poison doesn't really matter. Oh, I did get the berry. Okay. Alright, Bill. Yeah. All Bill's demands. Man, they put a lot of dialogue in this game. They put a lot of stuff in this game. Jeez. Like, Bill just talked for probably like 5 minutes right there. Alright, back to heal, then we're gonna go fight Blue. I don't know if he's gonna lead with his Pidgeot or not, but if he does, I want Meatball up front. Oh, what's this? More rockets? Thought I gotta get back in Mountain Moon. Well, I was supposed to beating a couple more guys couldn't hurt. That's what it takes, right? Bring it on, Mr. Rocket. He does live with his Pidgey. Look at me remembering his leads. You can heal all you want, dude. I still two-shot you. The problem is, like, just missing now. But we can swap. I think the other thing is I was running this with... I think I had this on set battle style the last couple of runs. But I don't remember. Is that why it seems easier? Yes, I did have it on set, so I need to put that back on. Now we can self-inflict it right now, so that's fine. I was like, this feels kind of easy. Who do I want the most? I mean, Brad's got a dark move, so you just do that. You already took out Wartortle. I'm self-inflicting. I don't have a fighting coverage anymore, but I can tail whip, and then we can work on the rest of it. That's the first issue solved. And then Meatball should be able to clean from here. Meatball wasn't the answer originally, but I just want to make sure that the crits were offline. Yeah, the game, it's crazy how much easier a Pokemon game becomes when you play on, Switch. I like Blue's development here. He gets stronger. I believe he has a Pidgeotto by the time Red comes and fights him. Which is cool. Alright. Let's put it on set. I think I meant to do that earlier and I just forgot to actually finish it. Alright, so you stole. They're mad at us now. We can have our Pokemon. Alright, 5 is done, 4 is done. This whole story dialogue takes 20 years. But it's here. Oh look, something's on the TV. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna punish them. This whole section is crazy long too. It's like, pretty sure if you're sitting here reading through the entire dialogue, it's 10 minutes. Like, it's kind of crazy how much dialogue they put in this game. Like, I get that they have to put some more lore stuff into it. Besides us just assuming we know what this is, but there's so much text here. There's just so much. So I can trade Pokemon in now to kind of lower my stuff. So in other words, yeah. They want us to, so we are supposed to go, go back through Mount Moon. That is what we are supposed to do. That's funny to me. I did not heal. And the road's closed anyway. Do I have to go back to Giovanni first? Nope, I forgot to get the stuff. I forgot to get the stuff to even go talk to Surge. I just ran out of there. Like a complete nincompoop. Now I can go. Yeah. Now I can go to Vermilion. Oh, I don't... Is this still blocked? This isn't blocked off. This is like... Yeah. Yeah, he's just selling ladies. All right, Route 6. Boom. Boom, Route 6. Time to... I did not press down, but okay. Time to figure out what we want here. So we did get Pikachu last time. It was good. We'll say it was good. It was a great encounter for us. Alright, we talked to Bill. Yeah, we didn't even start Route 6 in the first stream, which is kind of funny. And we got here in an hour this time around. Alright, so now that we've done this once, what do we want from here? So we get another. We get Pidgey, Spearow, or Farfetch, which I don't really need any of them. We can get Caterpie. We can get Paris, Caterpie, or Weedle again. The encounters are really bad if you're playing it like this, honestly. We can get Psyduck. We can get Pikachu. So Pikachu's kind of the winning right now. And then I believe it's Butterfree. Is it just, do you just have a Butterfree? Is that it? That is all you have? Yes, just a Butterfree, so I can't even get that. So it's Pikachu, Doduo, Farfetch, Pidgey. Yeah, that's it. So we take Pikachu. That's like the easiest choice ever. Give me a Pikachu. Wrong mon. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by your sleep powder, so. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Vine Whip hurt, but we're fine. And now, Pikachu literally cannot touch Meatball. So we are fine. And now we have Pikachu. Do I want to put that on the team, though? I think I have the rat on the team. Yeah. And it's funny because it went from female to male. Yeah, the rat is still on the team, which will be replaced very quickly by the Pikachu. This rat is a placeholder, and Pikachu does exactly what I need the rat to do. So we are good. Because it has quick attack, I believe. It will get quick attack, I should say. Which is fine by me. And I'm actually gonna get rid of Growl first, so. I like the team. I like the idea of the better comp here. Alright, I don't need to talk to that guy. This is a bug trainer, so Rock can stay up front. I will switch for the Paris. And I might as well just take you out. Pursuit is cool. It's physical. Is a dark type move. I think I'm okay though. Yeah. Alright. We have Psyduck Man next. It's funny because like the female, like if these two would battle, this guy just gets wrecked because she has a Pikachu and a Bellsprout. Like, dude didn't stand a chance against his girlfriend. Also, I'm gonna go heal because I want to use Pikachu against the Butterfree. Actually, we should use Rock against the Butterfree. And then we'll use the Pikachu against the flying types later. Honestly, I never realized how much Rock and Electric kind of cover each other's types. You know? They're kind of like work really well. Because their main answer is flying. I guess the trick is like the trick is, are you gonna run the rock type and the grass type, or are you gonna run the You're gonna run the rock type and the grass type. You're gonna run the electric type and the grass type. Because there's certain fights that I guess electric types would not be good against. Alright, we took a lot of damage there. Don't. I knew we had it too as soon as I clicked the button. Alright, I want my speed. I'm still slower, that's crazy. Yeah. There's nothing I can do about that one. I go, hey Surge, look, I have a Pikachu just like you, and nope, can't do that. I think I'm just meant to have the rat on the team, honestly. I think that's what the game's telling me. It's like, hey, stop trying to replace this stupid rat. Keep it on the team. It's good. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't want it. It's like, too bad. Take it anyway. Honestly, I didn't even know Pidgey spawned on this route. To be fair. Good kill. Meatball will be evolving soon. We're gonna have magnitude. No. Right, there's nothing to do here besides just go to the gym. And I believe we could get a fishing encounter in here, but there's really no reason to. It's kind of funny because like all these people are like, I guess Team Rocket. So the premise is that Team Rocket is the Kanto like Patriots who are trying to take back over after Lance and his Johto cronies have like stolen everything. That's kind of the idea. All right, Route 11. We know you have an Arbok. I don't want a Snake this time. Snake is cool. I don't need it. We just need to figure out what we want to go for. We need to figure out what we want to go for. What's the R stand for? Rapidash. So we have Arbok. We have Ekans, rather. Ekans. We have Growlithe and Vulpix. We have Poliwag, Horsey. I don't want either of those. I don't believe I can steal this guy's. I can't. So Ekans, Poliwag, Onyx, sorry, Poliwag, something, Horsey, which I don't want either of those. I can go Sandshrew or Zubat. I can go Nidoran. You just have Nidoran, Nidorino. Yeah. So I can't, that one's dead. Oddish. Can't steal from you. Oddish, Meowth. So, yeah, I think my best bet out of this is to take the Vulpix early. Let's look at the ship, though. The ship is going to determine more about what I want to have. So I go Pidgey. Pidgey, Nidoran, female. Nidoran male. Growlithe Vulpix. Okay. Can't take any of your Pokemon. The guy only has a Pikachu? Yes, he only has a Pikachu. I can't have either of your Pokemon. I can get a Ponyta. Growlithe, I can get a Ponyta. So Growlithe Vulpix Ponyta. I can't steal anything from the sailors. Yeah. It's just limited. Getting steal from you. So I don't think there's anything really on the boat that I can take. I could play it legitimately and go for the captain's team. And not get an extra encounter. I said I would get boss fights for free. But I don't think he doesn't have anything that I really want for the team. And as long as I have Geodude and Bellsprout, we should be fine. But like, I don't need anything else. Oh, we were on our way to Fuji, that's right. When I got killed. So there's nothing really on the boat. Well, there's nothing really on this route either that I want. I mean, I could go Arcanine and Vulpix. I could get a backup Nidoqueen. If I need. Do I want Horsey? Nah, not really. I don't want Poliwag either. So those are gone. I don't want Sandshrew. So that's kind of useless. I don't need Meowth. So there's really nothing on this route. Do I want to just take the Arbok? Or the poison coverage? The Intimidate is nice, and the Intimidate would be good for the captain, but I'm gonna want a Vulpix. And the Arbok would be better. So I am actually gonna take the Ekans. I honestly don't remember why I've been calling this Knuckles, but I'm calling it Knuckles. Oh, I know what I'm calling it Knuckles now. It's a very obscure reference. It takes a minute to get through. I'm calling it Knuckles because of Agent Cobra in Lilo and Stitch. And his first name is Knuckles. Like, his first name is... his last name is Knuckles. And because Arbok backwards is Cobra, he's Cobra Knuckles. So, there's my haha funny. You did cool things bit for the day. Alright, you are the fire type trainer. Which means this is my Slowpoke's job. And you have to be careful at -3, -4. That's actually the best switch you can make. So I'm not upset about that at all. I do think, again, what I'm running into right now is the lack of Pokemon in this game. You are the... You don't matter because you have Rat. You couldn't get a higher Mac? I guess they didn't need a higher Mac. Yeah, gone. Yeah, it's double Rat Meowth. This is why I'm like, this area doesn't have good mons. I guess I could have taken the Voltorb. I didn't think about this guy's team, honestly. I like the Intimidate. But Magneton. I'm gonna run it. Run what I have. Should have got him earlier, but I didn't. It's fine. If we do, so we have the whole next route too, and then we're at the point where I don't know anything. All right, I know this guy down here is a thank you. We'll drop Growl. You, I believe, are the mechanic guy that has Magnemite? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if I have Meatball and Meatball and Taco Bell apparently have a food theme. But if I have them, then I can do pretty much... I can beat the captain. Who is the hard fight. I mean, he hasn't set up, so we can kind of beat him. No problem, though. But again, we're already running into the issue. This is essentially the third major set of trainers, and we're running into the issue of we already have so many dupes. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it from that perspective. That we're already running into so many duplicate species. I mean, I put a lot of ice in this thing. Holy crap. Yeah, but the next series is ready to go whenever we want to do it. I honestly just need to make the layout for it and such. And yes, we could have got Zubat there, I just didn't want it. Don't need it, honestly. Alright, that's all these trainers, so now we go to the SSN. And we decided Vulpix, I believe. Are we gonna want to put that onto the team immediately? That's the question. I know I need Taco Bell Knuckles. I don't think I need Bruh as much. I am gonna want the fire type on the team. Yeah, we're gonna swap Knuckles and we're gonna leave Bruh off. I'm gonna need the fire type for Shelter, primarily. Because of the ice moves. So, that's the plan. Alright, old guy, we need your Vulpix, please. I forgot you were out front. Actually, great that you're out front. Alright, we are taking your Vulpix. I'm gonna call you Vixen, as I usually do, which I don't know why I call you Vixen. It is Flash Fire, it has fire. It has a worse starting moveset, but it will get better. And it's crazy that my lowest level is the Butterfree. This Butterfree that I've raved about being so good is just not been used. Yeah, I don't care what you have to say, I just want to steal this item. Thanks. I do have some heals now. Alright. Yeah, this is where Vixen comes into play. You think it would be stupid to put your fire type in versus a water type, but it's literally the best thing I can do right now. How many protects are you gonna get? How many confusion turns am I gonna get? Alright, we're gonna make sure we KO. Yeah. I will say that I think the Arcanine is better. You heal me, yeah? The Arcanine is better for this section, but I think the Vulpix will be better later on. So, we're gonna rock with what I chose. I miss. We have an answer for you. We just need to get to it. If it's Shoulder, we have an answer for you. We just keep killing you until we can't. Alright, we are out of turns to be Vulpix right now. And that's when Knuckles comes in. That's why having both is good. We can go for flinches. Alright, we're gonna go for poison now. Go for it, please kill. Alright, we have this answered all day. This is kind of where I want to have Slowpoke. But also, Butterfree just does better, I think. The only real problem Butterfree has is Bubberfree? Bubberfree is not a, it's not a psychic type. And so I don't get stabbed, which means I don't one-shot. Nope, we already fought you. It's the second door. I like how this lady just lets us sleep in her bed. It's kind of weird, honestly. Alright, do the sleep. We switch the Bellsprout. I mean, they also have the same Pokemon. So it's like kind of pathetic at the end of the day that they're just have all the same Pokemon. And that Bellsprout is 100% the best of the two to start with. Alright, sleep. Because honestly, Tentacruel is our hard matchup right now. I do think Slowpoke might be slightly better in this situation. But I'm gonna get to the boss, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so glad I have 1 turn sleep and not 2 turn sleep. I know that's gonna be the case. And honestly, it's been really helpful so far at just keeping these Tentacle at bay. Please just kill it. Thanks. Alright, here's the shelter. We can get a free switch if I get a sleep. That was a little risky. Just a bit. That was just a bit risky. It wasn't my favorite play I've ever made. I don't think it was the worst play I've ever made, but it wasn't a very good one. Because if I miss and I get Icicle Spear, that might just be a dead Butterfree. Alright, I'm gonna go damage now. Free from Fire Spin, I gotta hit a Fire Spin again. Good kill. Alright, what's your last Monstar? This is a water move. It's not a water move. I could have beat you with anything on my team, dude. That's how bad your team is. Or at least about how bad you are at piloting the team. That's always the thing. It's like... I talk about it so much in Draft League, but like it really is the pilot that matters a lot when it comes to drafting. Like, you gotta draft for what works for you. You can't be like sitting here trying to take somebody else's team because it works for them. Like, and I've seen that in like the last couple seasons. I've drafted more defensive teams and they've done me wonders. Like when I play the hyper offense fast pivoting team, like it doesn't go well. That hurt. Yeah, my Butterfree's a little weak. I definitely had a better Butterfree the first run, and I also had to use it more, so that was part of it. Right, these guys are nothing. Just another Butterfree room. Nope. I forgot this is Pidgey. I do have the switch though. And Meatball's 19 too. Like Meatball's had a lot of use in this game too. It was particularly around 11 where all the like electric types were. And honestly, it could be used even more with all the Nidorans. Brick Break. Do I want to give that to something right now? Nothing can learn it besides Meatball, and I definitely don't want to teach Meatball it. I do not trust Meatball with Brick Break. It's a good coverage move for Peckerchew, but Peckerchew's dead. Alright. We need to start thinking about berries. Now that I have all of them. Likely to be paralyzed. I think it's my Bellsprout. I definitely give up a Petra to Meatball and to Butterfree. Sleep probably goes to Knuckles. We give citrus to probably Vixen. Actually, I want to give Person to Vixen, and then I'll give citrus to Dojiro. I think that is something I also didn't make use of the first time around. Alright, the whole future thing. Yeah. Again, another like 10 minutes of dialogue right here. And look, we will be back to playing the game normally without all the speed up and stuff when I get off this stupid boat. Alright. For now, I just need to get my levels up. These are more fishermen. Do I want anything else up front to try to get some levels? Dojiro is a little behind. So we can let it start off some runs. But I don't want to rely on it too much. We can sleep. Dang. Yokiro Taco Bell is doing crazy stuff, man. Doing crazy things. I mean, it's a good Pokemon. It is a good Pokemon. That's an easy switch. I don't know why you don't go Thunder Shock right there. Yeah, our Geodude's over leveled by a bit. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really even trying to use it that much. He's not mastering his cutting skills. He's cutting cheese. Alright, Rat. We're fine against. Let's swap the order. That was the hard part. I guess we used our berry, huh? Alright, this is the other fire trainer. Which is where I would use my Slowpoke if I had one on the team. Yeah, but I need Geodude for the Scyther. I need Bellsprout for the Krabby and the there's another water type on this team. I just can't think of what it is. And then I need I think he has a poison type too. Let me just see what his lead is before we send this, because this is a tough fight. This may well just be the hardest fight that we have, and we get a free Pokemon from him. So it's Tentacool, Diglett, Krabby, and Scyther, and he leads with the Tentacool, I believe. Yes, he leads with the Tentacool. So what's our answer for Tentacool? Our psychic power, low fat, probably is the best start. Because if I set up Bellsprout, I'm just baiting in Scyther. Either way, this is it. Let's see what we got. And then we get to choose one of these to take. Yeah, Butterfree wins the Tentacle fight. That was the other piece of this that I forgot to mention. It's a 5-KO, but we'll get there. The good part is most of it I get to do for free. As you're asleep. Hit yourself, thanks. Okay, that does nothing. We're burning your potion. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, you definitely just... The confusion actually just saved us our bacon right there. Alright, this is Krabby, which I put to sleep. And then we go Bellsprout. We do not set up, we just click Foothold Seed. And hope we get a 3. We do not. Okay, it's dead this turn. And we get sleep is just saving our butts. So Scyther comes in. I don't think we can sit here and wait on it. I think we have to go straight to Meatball. Just to take the hit, and then we go Rock Throw, which should kill it. And then we have Diglett, which is literally anything that's immune to the ground, which probably is just gonna be my bird at this point. You have Sucker Punch, that's cute. There's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. You're out of Sucker Punches. That's his only way to hit us, so that's why we're doing that. But yeah, simple enough. He's actually super easy. And we're like, look how under leveled we were, and we still were able to beat him. All right, what do I want? This is probably my only shot at the Scyther. Scyther's kind of bad though. Dugtrio would be really nice to have later on in case Geodude goes down. And is going to be my best ground type. Outside of that, I have probably plenty of other opportunities for Tentacle and Krabby. So I'm going to take the Diglett, which seems weird, but I know it's useful in this game. I actually used Dugtrio on my first playthrough. Yep. So not only did I kick his butt, I stole his Pokemon. Yeah, and that's why he's sick. And then Red fixes it with just patting his back. Oh, here we go. Alright, we did this. And Team Rocket Grunt me is good. I think honestly he just said go back to Celadon so we can. We only have lost things in dumb plays so far, which is kind of funny. But the team looks pretty good, all things being said. Do I want the Intimidate back? I probably want... I mean, we're not throwing Dig Dug onto the team. Do I want Bro back on the team is kind of the answer over Poison. I think so. I think so, honestly. Like, Water Psychic is going to be more beneficial to us. I did really miss the Slowbro in that fight, but... yeah. We kind of needed it a little bit, but... we have answers. The team is well diverse enough to do its own thing, so we're pretty good. I like that about the team. I think we built a good team with those things in mind, but other than that, otherwise we're here. Alright. Alright, what are we going to do? Mr. Fuji Lavender Town's got resentful that he's decided to take people into his own hands. So we have to go to Lavender Tower, go to the top, and get a Pokemon. So if I beat this, I get a higher, I probably get better stealing stuff. Oh, I can't actually go east of Cerulean because I don't have cut. Which is a cool thing to think about. So you have to go approach from the east. Alright, but now it's time to figure out... We have to figure out what that encounter is going to be. No, so I didn't do the underground path on this way. I'm assuming it's another, like... This is kind of crazy. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Little side quest. Little side quest to do. I can't steal your Pokemon, so we're free to do this. Yeah, absolutely learning Confused, right? Roar could be interesting, but I don't like it. You have Levitate. Yep. Well, I do have an answer for that then. Since you are a psychic. Okay, that's bad. Thanks, Vulpix. I got poison, but that's okay. We have to go back into the town anyway to get this other side. This is crazy. Rock throw is 50, you are 25. I've hit 2 for less power. I kind of like it. I'm okay. If Rock Blast was 100% accurate, like 95, I would take it, but it's not. Bro did not faint. Poison outside of battle does not matter. Alright, so this little girl that he's talking to on the end is the one that we need to deal with. Alright, dude. That's crazy. 5,000 straight. No. Alright, we'll see what this guy does to me. He's 23. That's ridiculous. Alright, he's ridiculous. He's just gonna be ridiculous. He's just straight up ridiculous. Five crit. This is stupid. I can't even do anything to him. Like he's just so high leveled. And he has a coverage move for literally everything you'd want to do. Nah, we're not calling this. This is stupid. This is dumb. I might be able to get out of it, but it's really stupid. Alright, well, we're not doing that right now. Because that is ridiculous. That is just stupid ridiculous. Alright, let's figure out what we want on Route 8. Guy has freaking like level 23 Pokemon with broken moves. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not counting that as fair. It's like the red fight. You're not supposed to win it. You're supposed to take the 5 grand and walk away, I bet. All right, let's see what we can get on Route 8, because this is our last real route before we have an opportunity to do anywhere else. All right, so you had a Grimer, you have yeah, we fought that guy. The first old man, Poliwag, Voltorb, and Growlithe. I mean, Voltorb would be the only one I'm interested in, and I did take his Voltorb the first time we fought. Okay, the Bikers both are poison type trainers that we can't take from them. Girl has a Pidgey, Nidoran, male, and a Pikachu. And a rat. None of those that I want. And a Meowth. Don't want any of her Pokemon. I don't think I can take him anyway. Did it ask me? What's up, Ink? The Inkster. What's up, dude? It did not ask me if I wanted to steal her Pokemon, so I can't even take her Pokemon anyway. I can take the little girl's Clefairy. I didn't fight the old guy, did I? No, I can't even take her Clefairy. And then I died. Yeah. So I don't really have info for this route, to be fair. I know that the guys are poison trainers. The cue balls are poison trainers, or bikers, I guess, in this case. But that was damage, some damage. Dang. I do have Butterfree. And just in case you want to try to like explode or something. Alright. That's fine, I have another move. I did come prepared. I mean, in Kanto you can kind of get away with just clicking one move, but it is nice to have a second one for like the random disable crap. So like really I'm only able to steal the little girl's Clefairy. Actually, I don't even think she has Pokemon. I have the guy's Voltorb. But I want a Voltorb. I mean, I don't have an electric type right now. Alright, I'll be back. I'm getting a phone call. People who know better. I was wondering like what the It's Not About Battle strategies was about, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you can just kind of click two moves. That's what I said. I mean, it is kind of the thing. Like you have, if you have two stabs because you're a dual type, you just click your dual stabs and you walk away. You don't really need much more than that. No, Supersonic is a cheap strategy that I don't want to be a part of. Okay, now that kind of matters that you disabled my move. But not really. To be fair, there's not a lot of moves. There's not a lot of coverage. And even if you are going to do moves and coverage, physical special split does not exist. So, like, it doesn't really matter unless they can be of the same. Like, if you're a physical attack, you have physical moves. You're a special attack, you have special moves. All right, I can't steal any of these trainers' Pokemon either. We do have an answer for the bird. I clicked the wrong move because I'm an idiot boy. Am I saying that I don't do that in other games? Absolutely not. I mean, I like to have coverage moves, but there are... It's objectively like... There are Pokemon that are better to be running multiple coverage moves on. But there's also Pokemon that it really... You get more tech out of having something else on the set. I mean, how hurty. Yeah, I can't take any of your Pokemon because you're over 14. It happens in Draft League very seldomly, but that's only when a Pokemon has a really good matchup. And a setup move, usually. So it's like, if you can set up, I'm gonna try something that's not. I don't want to stay in, though. I'm just getting screeched to oblivion out here. I'm still getting screeched to oblivion out here. Bite's special though, so it doesn't matter. Like, you get a good matchup in Draft League, that's what you do. You can bring dual stabs, you bring something like, jeez. My bird, he crit me too. It didn't even matter that he hit me that hard, he just crit me. I should have gone to Vixen anyway. I mean, I would have been either. They would have. Somebody was dying there anyway. It was crit. It's my stupid bird. Now I can't fly. I don't have any flyers. Should have got the Scyther. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. Did my internet go out? No. Okay. Something's going on. Didn't want me to stream. So that was my flying type. Essentially. I do still have Butterfree. You guys should be able to see this stream, and it hopefully will not mess up the VOD. Get a flying type Eevee. I don't have any other flying type Pokemon. Okay. We know the old man. So what did he have? He had Dupe, and yeah, he had 2 Dupes and a Voltorb. I could go Voltorb right now. That'd probably be the best thing. I mean, it's not gonna cover the answer that I need because flying. You have Butterfree that still can do the flying type crap, but I needed mostly for fighting types. Right, let's go back and figure out what I'm getting on this route. I deleted it, right? I don't even know. I have no info. So I know I can get Voltorb. That's all I know. Do I want anything else in this team right now? It's a pretty solid team. I do want something in case I need it, so we're gonna go Rat. Actually, we should go Knuckles. In case, like, we have a situation, Knuckles is there for that. Well, I can't catch any. I can't take any of these people's Pokemon. It's crazy how much Sludge does from coughing. It really is crazy to me. Oh, Fly. Butterfree can't even learn Fly. I don't think. If it could, then I really didn't lose anything with the Spearow dying. But I'm pretty sure it can't. Yeah, because it's a little frail bug guy. All right. There's so many trainers on this route, and I don't even get to use their Pokemon. I'm a little scared I dropped, but you shouldn't have anything for me. -2. I'm a little scared now. I'm very scared now. It is Butterfree. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to freaking sleep, dude. Okay. I don't know if we KO. I'm gonna sleep. I think we do, but I want to be... Okay, we did. My levels are so under-leveled. I mean, I guess I have speed up, so it's easier to just run around, but I'm gonna want fly later, I'm sure. Did I put Spearow in the dead box? I did. Okay. Flying type Eevee would be great. For specifically moments like this, where I don't have encounters. You don't actually battle me. You do, but I can't steal your Pokemon. Yeah, why does Sludge do that much? I guess Psychic doesn't resist poison. Why do you have a Muck? Why do you have a Muck? You should not have a Muck. I gotta hit the sleep. I knew the Pecha Berry would come and play somewhere. That's stupid. That is so stupid. It should not have a Muck. I'm sure he's got another one too, just sitting in the back, just waiting. That's dumb. Yeah, it's so dumb. It's way too early for Muck, dude. It was way too early for Muck. Alright, so if I fight the last... This is my issue, though. How do I fight this thing? Well... Knuckles, I guess. Do I not even have Intimidate? I didn't see that proc. There we go, got the poison. Big. So now regardless of me being able to hit things or not, I can still win. Dude, if Knuckles doesn't have Intimidate, Knuckles is effectively way less useful. Please poison it. Please poison it. Please poison it. Please poison. Please hit a poison. I know you're dead, but hit a poison. I didn't mean to throw it away like that, but I just kind of got tired of the game, so whoops. I don't think it had Intimidate either. It didn't. It wasn't even worthwhile having, so that's fine. Just dead weight. It doesn't have Intimidate. Alright, well, I don't know what this guy has. Or do I want a Voltorb? I don't really want a Voltorb. I know I'm gonna have I have another shot at getting Voltorb anyway, so let's see what the other old man has. Maybe he just has a bunch of dupes. Growlithe. Okay. Got my moves backwards for some reason. He's probably gonna have Growlithe Vulpix. I'm gonna take a Growlithe. That could be clutch. I'll take it over Tackle. Let's Growlithe Vulpix. So I guess according to my rules, I'm required to take the Growlithe, but I'm not happy about it. It is an Intimidate user now, so I will not be putting it on the team, though. Yeah, I will not be putting it on onto this team. Let's go say hi to the other old man, just to see what his team was again. And then do I want to go try to take on that guy down in the basement again? Right, it's Poliwag. Oh, wow. I mean, I hit the right button, it just... I needed to dodge the sleep. Please just hit. I mean, the crazy part is I could have had gold. He was 22. He was 22. And I don't really have a team that's able to take that on. And he led with a... Alright. I mean... I don't think Slowpoke wins the fight. I know he has Fury Cutter. Taco Bell's slower, can't win. He's got ground moves. Like, I don't have an answer for it. I'm not even going to try to fight him. I don't think it's worth it. We can think about him when we come back from whatever we're doing over here, but... Alright, so now we're in a new part of the game. Like, I've been in Lavender Town, but I don't have experience around here. And like, what are we gonna be able to do? I also need to buy these. I've been lucky to not have needed those for a long time. I'm gonna buy an escape rope. I don't have any money. That's the crazy thing, is like, I'm fighting every trainer. I don't have money. Mr. Fuji. Let's go scared. No. We're gonna have to go into Lavender Tower. That's gonna be another encounter. Please don't kill me. Can I just yeet your Pokemon? He'll kick you out of here. Well, I can't steal their Pokemon, even though I really should. Their kids. We can go up here. I'll be honest, there's not really a reason to come up here, though. Alright, you're just clicking Bone Club. I got an answer for that. Besides that, I need levels. Like, there's no reason for me to come up here. Alright, so this is actually tough, because my best answer for it is weak to it. Alright. Hey, Taco Bell! There we go. Now I should be able to deal with that guy, but we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We are on a good run, and we can do some work here in the future, but yeah, that'll be fun. Check out the socials for all of the links to everything. And follow, like, subscribe, check out the stuff, and I'll catch you tomorrow on the Twitch channel. So until then, my name's Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, spread it out.